Good day, YouTube, and welcome into another Tits Beer Bong 420 whiskey and a beer review. Because those whiskeys I have, I'm gonna do them in a video that involves a beer review. 2-in-1 combo. And if you don't know what whiskeys I'm talking about, we're talking about the single malt Scotch whiskeys here from Bowmore. Yep. Okay. So we'll be doing Bowmore's single malt Scotch whiskey. Their darkest sherry cask finish. Oh, now it's the darkest in the set. I don't know if that means it's their darkest one of them all. And it's aged 15 years, 43%. And then the beer we have to review, folks, is going to be a really special beer. Because it's a rare beer. Like, it was made last year. It's the only time it's ever being made, and you can have a chance to have it. It's from the Great Lakes Brewing or Brewery, the one in Canada. It's from their 25th anniversary series. It's their Bourbon barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout. So we'll get into that in a moment. We're going to start with the 15-year-old darkest sherry cask finished single malt Scotch whiskey, Bowmore. It's from Islay, Scotland. Smells alright. Like on the back of these, they would tell you what to like see for the color and inspect on the smells and taste. These Bowmore whiskeys, they're not the these are the types of Scotch whiskeys that they're like the smooth. What I'm trying to get at is these are like if you don't know these whiskeys, they're a smokier kind. So we'll pour a bit out because I don't want them off right now. Enough to sample it, see what it's all about. Because I could maybe use more another time, maybe some more later to this day, or mix it with something or whatever. So for their 15-year-old, 43% whiskey, right? It's soft and it's mellow. Up front, you're getting sun. I'm gonna say this because I read it too. I don't know if I would be saying this otherwise, but it's a sun-dried fruit smell. But honestly, it kind of has some kind of like a fruit smell that seems like it's maybe been out in the sun or something, and then it kicks in a little bit like a smoky smell with that, because I almost get like if I had like a trail mix that's been like roasted a little or something, because I can think of something like that maybe. And you get a little chopper in this one too. Smells alright, doesn't smell bad. It's a whiskey, and if you know your whiskeys and stuff, so I'm gonna taste it now. Cheers, this is the 43% 15-year-old. Oh, that's got whoa, that's got bite in an alcohol fucking kick. Holy shit. Whoa. I swished it that around in my mouth, and it actually gave a sting to my fucking tongue. And then as soon as I swallowed it, I got alcohol warmth, and I still have it. You really feel the alcohol warming you up from it. Like, alcohol doesn't, like people, like you know what I'm saying, how, hope you understand what I mean, fuck it. It hits you, this one. A lot of aftertaste. I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. It's like some little smoky, something to do with fruits in an interesting, nice way that's different. And you get like a little bit of chocolate, maybe. I don't know if I'm really getting the chocolate. And I definitely feel the alcohol hit you throughout the body and stuff. It's nice. And it's a lot different from the last one I did, which was, well, that's the other one we haven't reviewed yet for another video. The last one I did was only 40%. It was their 12-year-old. These are two completely different whiskeys. There's a third one in the set that we'll get to another day. So this was Bowmore's Islay Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, darkest sherry cask finish, 15 years, 43%. It gets a recommendation, just like the last one. And now we're on to the special beer, folks. Special rare beer. So, hold on. It might take me a while. There's stuff to read and stuff to say. Okay, from Great Lakes Brewery, we have the Bourbon Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout from their 25th anniversary series. Now, according to like Rate Beer and stuff, they might have more than 4 25th anniversary beers, because there was one that said it was from the series and it was like a vanilla coffee bean espresso kind of stout thing or something that was like Imperial and stuff. But the series that was sent to the stores, there's 4 of them. This is the final one that came out near the end of last year. I never got to have the third one because they made such a small amount of it and didn't get it out to too many stores. That one was a black IPA. The first one was a robust porter. The other one was a session. And then there's this one. Comes in at 11%, so it's extra strong beer. All their other ones, they were like almost $10, and it's basically you make a certain amount to celebrate that through 25 years in 2012, and then once they're all gone, they're never making these beers again. This one is the most expensive I probably ever paid for one beer, almost $15. I actually picked up 2. I'm aging one. In the 1950s, the Boulette family of Great Lakes Brewery came to Canada from Europe across the Atlantic. For our 25th anniversary, we decided to cross back over in search of traditional beer styles, and of course, we are adding our own progressive touch that we've become known for. We look forward to bringing you worldly beer styles throughout this year, and hope you'll join us on a journey as we celebrate our 25th anniversary. Russian Imperial Stouts were originally brewed in England for the Russian Imperial Court of Kazarana, of the Great in the 18th century. For the final release in our 25th anniversary series, we've been inspired by the South to add a contemporary touch to our stout. We have assured a number of freshly emptied Kentucky bourbon barrels in which we've aged the beer for 3 months. This has enhanced the flavor profile of roasted malt, rich dark chocolate, and coffee, with a finish of sweet bourbon. This release is best suited to aging and can be sold for up to 3 years. The recommended serving temperature is between 8 and 10 degrees Celsius. 80 international bittering units, water, malted barley, hops, and yeast. So Great Lakes Brewery, Bourbon Barrel Aged Russian Imperial Stout from the 25th anniversary, 11% extra strong, 750 milliliters. Why'd you start singing that? Fuck. Sorry. So there was like all this wax I had to take off the cap, and it's just a red one. Oh, did I forget the bottle opener? Can you guys hold on a second? I don't have it. Oh, I do. Never mind. It's underneath something else. Sorry, I don't know. Can you get this cap off here still? I can't get it under. Fuck you, GLB. Oh, we're getting at it. I saw a little bit of that so-called smoke, but it's not really coming out of the bottle. little bit of wood smell, chocolate, lots of chocolate, and a little bit of like a booze smell. I'm seeing this video is going to be super fucking long. Hopefully YouTube will take it. Thank you if you do. And thanks for tuning in. Cheers. 11%. Gum, right, folks? You hear that? Now that is gorgeous looking beer. This is what I like, folks. This is what I fucking... Whoa, it might go over. Okay, it's fizzy sounding. Brown bubbly head. Super jet black beer. I can't tell if there's carbonation in it. This beer is what I like to see. I like the dark beers, folks. I fucking like them. Okay, I can see some carbonation at the bottom there. Noisy head, but smell wise, it almost smells like it's smoked or something. Actually, the barrels you can taste, smell the wood, and it almost gives off like a smoked smell too. You get a slight bit of like a booze smell that smells of a whiskey aspect. That's the bourbon that would have been in the barrels at one point. And you get some chocolate smell. Because this beer, it's going to soak up like the flavors of the wood and any bourbon, Kentucky whiskey flavors in it. And that helps it become 11%. And then taste it, tell you if it kicks ass or not, because it smells fine. As I was taking the beer in, the very first few seconds, I thought I was tasting like Coca-Cola or something, and I was going to be disappointed. That was 80 IBUs, give it a bit of that bittery, grainy earthiness taste. There is some chocolate taste to it. Medium bodied, because it's definitely not heavy bodied. Kind of tastes like it's cut with cola or something. Tastes like it should be thicker and more fuller or something. A little bit sour, a little bit of chocolate, and moments after I swallow the sip, I get this nice little bit of like roasted warmth from the bourbon and whatever barrels it was sitting in. I can taste them, and it gives out like their flavors and a little bit of the smokiness with it. And I'm starting to feel like, oh yeah, I can, like, I don't taste any of the 11%, and it doesn't really burn much, but I can start to tell it's like, yeah, when you have like a higher percentage beer. And it's gotta say, I don't know, the barrel is, it's kind of like the barrel's kind of muted the beer a little bit, or wrecked the beer a little bit, because honestly, the beer feels like it should be a bit like more heavy bodied and thicker than it is. And stuff. So you taste whatever the wood is from the barrel, you get a little bit of like fiery wood smokiness, you get a light little warmth up here, and it feels fine. And I definitely taste the bourbon that was in it, and I gotta say that Scotch whiskey I had at the beginning of the video, way fucking better than the bourbon. Those Bowmore things are fucking awesome. And so the stout part is fine, but it's a little bit of a letdown. And it's fine, the bourbon barrel part to it, but it's kind of like, so what if you have it, you know? 11%. That's why I'm going slow with it. And it's okay, but I think it needs to be a lot better. And I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's just okay. But for being so strong, and whiskey and all that, and being still, all that makes this 7. But it's just okay. Whatever. Peace. I'm a Stowe fan, by the way.